Hello, today we're sitting down with the veteran crew, Captain Richard and Chef Suzanne from Touch the Sky. And today we're going to ask them a little bit about themselves and get you a little more comfortable knowing them before you get on their charter. So, Richard, how'd you get into chartering? Where you come from? How'd you get down here? What's your background?
Well, I grew up in upstate New York and went to school in Buffalo and learned to sail when I was about 20 years old on Lake Erie. At that point, I realized that I was passionate about sailing and just really loved it. So I spent a lot of years sailing and racing and just on the water up there as much as I could, but eventually realized the seasons were way too short. So I decided to pack up everything and move down here to the islands. And once I got here, one thing led to another, and I started working on boats, and here I am.
Yeah, you've been down here for a while. How many years have you've been here?
This is my 17th year down here.
17.
Yeah, originally moved down in 2005.
Right on. Very cool. Suzanne, what's your story?
I have not been down here that long. So I'm originally from Philadelphia, but spent most of my life in Florida. And I'm new to sailing and came down here on my personal sailboat in 2019. And one thing led to another and just got into the industry. And here I am now chartering, chefing on a charter boat. So,
awesome.
Yeah.
Very cool. So I know you've done a handful of charters. What would be your favorite memory you guys have?
Wow, there's so many great memories, of course, and every single charter is just different. Even if we were seeing the same places, every single group of people make it different and exciting and fun. It's hard for me to place a finger on a single memory when I can think of all these individual people and how much fun that we've had with them and showing them new places. So, but I'd have to say in that vein, overall, it's seeing every place through the eyes of someone else's eyes in a new perspective, fresh perspective.
Yeah.
It really makes it exciting for us.
Definitely.
I have a good memory, kind of recent. I would say when we had friends of ours play, musicians, on the back of the boat. They played out here, actually, on the stern after the boat, and we had just people coming from all the boats in their floaties and mats and stuff out in the water, and there were so many people behind the boat, and everybody was just having the absolute best time ever. Yeah. Even we were, so we were all out on the back listening, and it was such a memorable experience. So, especially for the guests, because we surprised the guests too, and they didn't even know about it. So they were blown away, and that was really cool.
It's always a good time to have a concert on the back of the boat.
It was so fun.
Very cool. What would be the hobbies you guys do in the off season?
Well, during our off season, I love to putter around on our personal boat. Do a lot of sailing around here locally. There's always projects that keep me occupied, and I really enjoy that kind of do-it-yourself aspect of just putting things together, you know, woodworking and all these little projects that help me learn and get better at what I do, even on this boat.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I would just say reading, working out, just kind of taking some time for yourself on the off season.
Yeah, definitely. It's a good balance.
It is, you need that.
Yeah.
So.
Very cool. So what would be the best vacation you guys ever had?
Well, we did take a great road trip last year and spent a lot of time on the East Coast, visiting our families, and then touring up all the way through northern Maine, all the way down the East Coast, ending up in New Orleans, and just stopping along the way, visiting old friends and former charter guests, family members, checking out places we've never been before. That was a blast.
Yeah. Well, we started in New York, and what was cool is we took back roads the entire time. So
cool.
All through New England and down the coast, like he said, and so that was really cool. Awesome. So that was like 6 weeks, right?
Yeah.
Wow.
So it was a lot of fun.
That's a long time over there.
Yeah.
Very cool. What would be your guys' favorite anchorage in the U.S. Virgin Islands?
So many.
Yeah.
We got lots of them.
Yeah.
St. John has so many that we love to visit. From just hanging out in Maho Bay, that's so peaceful and quiet, swimming with turtles, all the way to the other end of St. John to Salt Pond Bay, probably my absolute favorite. So it's so small that we can only get about 6 boats in there, so even when it's crowded, it's not crowded. Some great hiking and just away from everything.
Yeah, there's good reefs there too for snorkeling.
Yeah, they're great.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Always something to see there too.
Yeah. Yeah, a lot of wildlife over there in National Park.
I think mine's going to be water lemon though.
Yeah.
Because every time we go there, we either see deer on the beach, or goats, or donkey, and then of course we've seen dolphin in the water. Like you just kind of see a gamut of wildlife roaming around there, whether it's in the water or out of the water. So it's kind of neat.
It's got it all.
What are you going to see today? So
Right.
that's cool.
Yeah, very cool.
Plus, there's got great snorkeling there too.
Yeah. Do you guys do any cool, special, unique skills or anything you guys do on charter with guests?
Oh yeah. We have lots of things that we do.
Of course we do.
That maybe are more entertaining to ourselves, but come on and join us. We'll show you.
Cool.
Yeah, we
save
have
those for the guests on board.
We have a lot of good times with our guests, and really have fun doing it.
That's why a lot of guests keep coming back, right? It's like,
Yep.
Very cool. So Suzanne, what would you say? Who or what influences your cooking style when you on charter?
Well, I'm Italian, and I grew up very close to my grandparents and my grandmother, who was an excellent Italian cook. So I spent a lot of time cooking with her in the kitchen, and I've got great memories of that. So I would say she's influenced my my cooking style, because I lean toward like maybe a little bit more Italian, fresh local ingredients here too. But
some good Italian food.
Everybody loves Italian food.
Yeah, definitely.
Who doesn't?
Yeah.
So,
what would your favorite dish be?
Well, you know it's going to be Italian, right?
Of course, yeah.
So I've got 2 favorite Italian dishes, but I just recently made my my grandmother's meatballs on board.
Nice.
And so I did like a spaghetti and meatball dinner, and it just, everybody loves it. I play Italian music in the galley, and people they love it.
Yeah,
And,
good
it's
Italian
a lot of
vibe.
fun. Yeah, getting Italian vibe.
I pour some wine for them.
There you go.
And of course, it's all part of it, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, it just is, and when they hear it's like my grandmother's meatballs and then her recipe, they absolutely love it. So it really is, it's a guest favorite for sure.
Cool. Good times.
Yeah. Lots
Very
of fun.
good.
She has so many other great dishes too
I bet.
that I love. So
Yeah.
I know.
I'm so lucky to be able to help her and reap the rewards.
Yeah. You got some good dishes on your menu on the brochures. So.
Yeah. I love to cook, so.
Right on. Perfect. Well, that's Richard and Suzanne on Touch the Sky. Hope you enjoyed learning about them, and can't wait to see you down here in the Virgin Islands on their charter.
Yeah.
Come on down.